This is such a good idea. Look, an eyelash vending machine. $10, $12, $10, $14, $10. Shout out to Eyelash Drip because that's a genius idea. Even though, I don't know. These are hair care products. Do Me Again, Styling Mist, and Luxury, what is that? Lace Holding and Edge Controller. Okay, but that's pretty dope. It's time for Zion to meet his maker. Magic trick. Watch me make this water float.
Oh my God, you're actually doing it. How are you doing it, Mommy?
You can't touch the dog when you can't wash your hands. You can't touch the dog because you can't wash your hands after you do it. Yeah, because we're gonna eat. I don't have anything to wash his hands. Okay. I'm sorry.
I love that.
I know, baby.
Are you sure itching?
Nuh-uh. I didn't touch it. I gotta touch it or get his fur all in my nose.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Okay, so you can't see it right now. First off, I mean, I only ate one taco. Then I also ate one chicken strip.
To be clear, by the end of this week, I gained weight.
I don't know what to say about my diet these past 2 days, but I'm still losing weight. Somehow.
Little did I know how this week would go.
Look at Zion. My baby. Aren't kids amazing? Like, he comes to the park, he just comes and says, oh, there are kids over there, and he goes and joins them. You see him wave at me? And he goes and joins them, and they've been playing tag. They split up into teams. I mean, he's such an individual. I might have to sit at another table. Luckily, there's a mom trailing them over there. She's doing both of our jobs. Sucker. But, so this is where I got my first job and my first boyfriend. Back then, it was called Lone Star Steakhouse and Saloon, and it looked a little different, but still the same. But isn't this just crazy? Well, not for y'all, but it's crazy for me. And this used to be Kmart, and now it is Premier Medical Plaza, and so crazy. So here's this meal. I have so many chicken wings. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chicken wings and all these slices of cucumber. And this ranch is dairy free. It's Treseme's organic creamy ranch. It is made with only these for the entire day. Okay, so anyways, it is dairy-free, gluten-free, cage-free eggs, and sugar-free. See, I didn't realize they had eggs in it. So next time I won't get this. But cage-free eggs, yeah. I won't get this the next time, but it's a good ranch. If you don't mind eating eggs, it's organic, supposedly dairy-free, which was my goal, but I didn't realize it had eggs in it. So next time I won't get that. But yeah, I have like a mango salsa. It's a mango habanero salsa. Oh my God, look at the date. It's been in the freezer though. I bought it and immediately put it in the freezer, and we'll see. But anyway, so yeah, it's mango, habanero, tomato, and lime, cilantro, onion, and I just put that on top of my garlic butter wings, and I have cucumber and dairy-free ranch. So it's a pretty low-calorie meal. This is my second meal. Well, actually, my second meal in 24 hours, but my first meal of the next day. So I'm doing really good at not going over my calories. But yeah, this is it. I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm gonna
Stand up, take my people with me. I'm gonna try to find some Clinique. The best that I have is actually a Clinique. And if I was smart, I would have took a picture of it and brought it in here because I don't think we can match in the store anymore. But I have been using a sample of Clinique for the longest, and I use it just to cover up my scar because that's how perfectly it matches my skin. It covers up my scar completely. But I don't see any Clinique in here. But yeah, so for my full face, I have been using just a Maybelline Fit Me, which is cool, but it does leave kind of like a yellowish tint.
How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Did you need any help finding anything?
Yeah. I just so they don't have the Clinique, and because I do actually need to be color matched, she recommended that I go out on Chanel. Of course, if I go out to the suburbs, they're gonna be figuring out a way to color match so they can get that coin, but they're not color matching at this location. So I mean, dang, I don't want to go home, y'all, but I might have to run by the house and get that Clinique so I can make sure I just get the right shade. Because if I go to the house and get that, then I can go to the mall. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the house and get my Clinique and go to the mall and get a bottle of it for my face. So I will have a full I'll have Clinique for the face, the full face, instead of just my scars. I mean, honestly, it really does work so good. Anyway, so I really hate doing all of this looking, you know, but I've been putting so much energy into getting all of my shiznit together. Like, you know, recreating my home has gotten a lot of my energy. To achieve a certain type of vibe, you know what I mean? So that's been really getting all of my energy, all of my heart, and all of my soul, recreating my homes to make sure that I have a certain vibe to sit in. And I am pretty much done at this point. I've done enough. The only thing I need to do now is carry out the boxes. I need to put together the desk, my desk in my room, which is actually a vanity. I need to put my vanity together by myself, and then carry the boxes out to the dumpster, and that's it, you know, that's it. So yeah, but spring break is like perfect for, you know, finishing all of that. So that, and then, you know, I've been recreating my website, not recreating, but I've been creating my website and my products and all of that. That's what I'm doing this week, finishing up my home. And the crazy thing is the more I get done, the more I realize I could do more, you know what I mean? But I'm probably gonna go home and do that tonight though. I'm gonna go home and do that now, and I'll worry about this makeup later. I need to put my desk together and finish making up some of my products. I need to get some sugar. I don't feel like going to the grocery store. I don't feel like doing nothing because I done ate all the dang food. This guy is like really tripping, like, bro. So sorry, my texts. But yeah, I really want to go ahead and get that done because I'm tired of walking into my house and seeing those two boxes, one from my breakfast table, which is, you know, like a small dining room table, and then the other one from my desk. So I need to go ahead and take care of that now, and then I can worry about my looks and stuff and the beauty crap later. Okay, later. I need a little feel too. But anyways, yeah, so change of plans, maybe makeup tomorrow or something. I'm gonna head to, damn, somebody wants me to go out of town tomorrow, but I'm gonna head to the bank to make a deposit from, because I sold some of my products today, and I'm gonna deposit the cash that I got. I have to say, I'm really thinking that like the face-to-face hustle is making it to where I'm like, I almost don't have enough. I believe that if I sat outside for like 4 or 5 hours in the parking lot of Walmart, I could sell everything. So that's probably the craziest thing about it. Like, I'm almost like, man, I shouldn't have paid for this website almost, because I think I should have taken the other route first. And I jumped to create this website and it all, but whatever. Anyways, let me go ahead and get to the bank, deposit this money, and then I want to go to AutoZone. My check engine light isn't on or anything, but I just because I was invited on a small little road trip, I want to be able to drive my own car. I don't like riding with other people, especially not to other states. So I want to make sure that my car is in good standing so that we can make this trip safely. Even though there's no check engine light on, I want them to connect it to the machine and tell me what's going on. So that's definitely something I'm going to do before I head to the Heezy for Sheezy with all of these treats. My Neezy. Me and Zion will go home, and after I get everything together, we'll watch a movie and feed our faces. What the hell is going on? Why is it raining like this? I've been walking. Somebody to do. I don't know why, but that song stuck in my head from Harriet. I watched Harriet the other day.
I've been walking with my face down to.
Song stuck in my head and I don't know the words. I'm gonna get this one. It's only $3. I almost forgot. My little cacti and the table I put together. Yeah, road trip shawty. See, I done got ready for my road trip shawty. That's your girl Toddy. I done got ready for my road trip shawty. Ooh, ooh. Glisten, glisten, glisten. Girl, you so cute. Ooh, ooh. Glisten, glisten, glisten. Girl, you so cute. So I'm an hour into my trip. Actually, I'm 2 hours into my trip, and I'm hungry. So I'm at Tropical Smoothie. I'm gonna get a smoothie, a kid smoothie, to stay down on the calories. My eye went crazy. I put in my contacts today and something happened. I don't know, so I had to take them out, pulled over, took them out, and I wiped off my makeup. Yep, I went ahead and got the little lime berry. So that's like 200 cal. Oh, I need to make sure she puts Splenda in it instead of sugar, because that takes it down to like 1 something. Hey, have you already made that? Have you already added the sugar?
No.
Can I get a substitute for that sugar?
You want Splenda?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I don't know why, I just thought it was so much more suburban. But anyways, I mean, I guess it's not unsuburban, but I don't know. I'm not gonna drive around or nothing. But the home. Oh my God, my camera stopped recording. I don't know how long it stopped, but yeah, but after I get done getting my little smoothie with my sugar substitute, so it's like 100 and something calories now, I'm gonna get back on the road. Yeah, I just realized that tropical smoothie, they have a lot of smoothie left over in those freaking blenders. Like in every smoothie she made, there was so much left over. That was like a whole nother cup of smoothie. I should have been like, I want to be like, ma'am, just go ahead and pour that up. But they probably finna have a blast, her and the coworkers. But they also have ugly cups. Not cups like to drink out of right now, but cups like to take home, like Starbucks. Those cups are so ugly. But yeah, let me get in the car. We're hitting the road. Zion, you awake? That ain't gonna work. See you later. Okay. Damn. I'm 20 minutes away, and this is all I've been seeing the whole way here. I'm not gonna lie, just this, animals, and some water. I'm feeling really discouraged. I feel like I should have Googled this place more instead of just taking the invite, because I mean, it's just looking dull the whole way there. Right now, I'm rating this trip a 0. So we just pulled over to stretch our legs because I got so sleepy. I didn't go to sleep at all last night because I wanted us to be getting ready by 5, and I knew I wasn't gonna make the cut. And normally, you know, I can stay up like I can stay up a long time. So yeah, I got tired while driving, so I wanted to stop and stretch my legs to keep us safe. And that's that. But ready to hop back in the car? No. We can stretch our legs a little bit more. This machine says coins only. It's the 3rd toll thing I've had to stop at on the way here. It's only a 4-hour drive. Coins only. I don't have no coins. I'm gonna back up and go over on the other side and just drive through. I guess they'll take a picture of the license plate or something. This is just so sad and ridiculous. Don't invite me nowhere if it's all of these unless you're gonna pay. So we made it, and okay, now the city I'm not too sure about, but the house I'm definitely sure about. The house is popping. The house is nice, and it's definitely an upgrade. I'm feeling this. It's a good look. Especially for a single mom, honey. I mean, even if this is impressive for a couple, this is nice. But it's not mine to show. But, yep, we have made it here. Yeah, like I said, I don't really like the city, but maybe my mind will be changed. I gotta touch myself up. I wiped off all my makeup during this drive. That was a waste of time putting that makeup on. All right, baby, let's go say hi. Put your mask on. gonna say bless me?
I'm sorry, bless you. I just haven't said that for
So I pull up, I put one of my bags in the house, and she says, "So you want to go to a yard sale?" And I say, "Yeah, really just to be a good sport and not be like, no." You know what I mean? But that's not really my thing. But I did end up buying these Steve Maddens.
I'm gonna get these shoes.
I knew he liked it. Went back over there and looked at them again. You can wear them.
I didn't
So
think
yeah,
there's gonna be. It's rare that somebody has a.
this is
size
definitely
9 or
more of
9
an
and a
like
half.
older
It's 9 and a half if it's
person's
perfect.
type thing, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
Steve
Because
Madden, so.
she was actually excited about these yard sales, but there were so many going on in her neighborhood, and she lives in a nice neighborhood, so people had nice things. These people actually, even though these shoes are, I mean, you know, kind of nice, but they had like,
Let me just try.
oh, well, I'm not going to compare, but other places like just had like electronics in boxes outside of their homes in the garage, you know, blenders, all types of things. And I ended up purchasing from these people because they were so nice that I wanted to make sure that I got something from them. They, you know, they were so nice. I just didn't want to say, "Okay, well, thank you," and leave. But the other people, who just so happened to be Caucasian, sorry, were not as nice. And I actually did not want to buy anything from them. So yeah, support small businesses, even though this ain't really a business, but whatever.
Street tacos, veggies and beans, supreme nachos.
You got some? Sorry. Oh, sure. I'm gonna say no.
I need to make something like this. So I'm in the car. Everybody's in Ross. We went out to eat. We stopped at Ross, and now we're gonna drink some wine or whatever. I got some wine glasses at the yard sale, and I got some cute Steve Maddens from a yard sale. And I am not a girl who goes to yard sales. I'm really not, even though I don't mind the idea of them, and I'm very familiar with the idea of them. Like growing up, I would be like, yeah, I'll help sell the stuff, you know. So I've actually had some like when I was a kid, but I didn't plan to go and actually see something I wanted. And I was just like, yes, I'll take the Steve Maddens. Take $5 off, give them to me for 10, and I'm a roll. You know, but yeah, it was some good shit. And it's just funny how like I just wiped off my makeup in the middle of the day. I really like don't like makeup that much to wear it all the time. But yeah, so we went in Ross, and here's the type of stupid stuff I do. So I go inside of Ross, and I'm like, okay, so let me get everybody a gift, because there are 3 people. One of them just moved into a new place, and the other 2 have a birthday this week. And I'm like, well, they had like a sale on gift bags. Like you get 3 gift bags for $3. You get 3 gift bags for $3. And I was like, well, let me just get 3 gift bags and then get everybody a little cheap gift. And I'm looking, I'm shopping, and I'm having a hard time figuring out what to get who. And then I'm like, why are you doing this, girl? Put this back. Be doing too much. It's one thing to be nice and do sweet things, but when it feels stressful, no, girl, you don't even got to do it. That's why you don't tell people what you gonna do. You just do it. So if you want to flake, you can. They don't know. But honey, I'm tired. I did not sleep at all last night. I have not slept since 1:00 p.m. yesterday. I stayed up all last night, all this morning. Once I got here, I took a 45-minute nap after we went what's the word? To those places, those yard sales. It's so real. I'm so tired. My son is outside because it's really windy. Talking about he feel like he could fly. Get your ass. Zion, you're gonna have to get in the car so I can get some sleep, okay? I can't let you stay out there while I take a nap, okay? So I'm gonna take a nap while everybody inside of Ross because I'm trying to turn up tonight. I'm not trying to go to sleep, and I want to enjoy my time here in Oklahoma. So Carolyn done whooped our ass in Monopoly, but here's what she taught me. Get yourself 1 or 2 properties and just build them up and stop trying to buy the whole board. So the next time I play, it's OVA. It's 11. I just woke up. Everybody else is up. They done went for a walk to exercise, and I heard them going to church and everything. That girl really got on my nerves, walking through the hall singing loud as hell, and she was doing it to wake me up because she thought I was sleeping too late. That's what really irritated me, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Yeah, we is. So the day that I left, y'all, let me tell you what happened. So I slept late again, and she opened the door, and she's like, "It's almost 12 o'clock," and then closes the door. And I'm like, "Who the fuck? What does that have to do with, girl? Who are you?" You know what I'm saying? I got up, packed my bags, and went to the dang car and hit the road. Because you can't wake me up. I'll be ready to fight. I'm like, I'm going to end up having to fight this woman. Same age as me. Don't wake me up. I'm not sure if it's this song that I'm hearing or not. I was trying to make it out, but I feel like it's a hold on. A change is coming. Hold on. Hold on. A change is coming. Honey, she was trying with all the might in her to convince me to partake in them 6 a.m. walks they take every morning. No, ma'am. Not on my vacay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Tip, what you doing? You in the bed? No, I mean, what city did you come from? Hold on, a change is coming. A change is coming. Girl, yes. For real. Especially to the places that's close enough to drive. Yeah. It don't make no sense. Shoes. While we here, we might as well try to slide to Tulsa. No. I don't know, but everybody always say they going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. But I'll be disappointed if we get there and it look country. Because this don't look different from Arkansas. Yeah, that's true. I thought it would be too. Yeah. You know how you pull into Texas, you get a whole vibe and stuff. I'm like, this feel like Arkansas. I do feel like that too. I feel like a Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah. Sonnet 67. Tulsa evening. Tulsa, Oklahoma events this weekend. Well, maybe even next weekend. I said maybe even next weekend. I'm willing to drive 4 hours every now and then. Me too.
I can do 4 to 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could go to Texas too more. Like, it's been a while since I went down there. You know, one time I drove from Vegas all the way to Arkansas.
What?
Yes, girl.
Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
You drove from Vegas?
I sure did.
How many hours was that?
23.
Did you
And to be honest, I started in Victorville, California. I went out of the way to Vegas because I saw a sign. I was like, girl, you're so close, you might as well go. And I went that way, went to Vegas, spent a couple nights there, and then I drove back and I spent the night damn near every state on the way
by
here.
yourself?
Yeah, me and Zion.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that was like so like.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was so fun.
We just made it a road trip. We stayed in Vegas. Girl, I looked up, I got a hotel room for $18. I booked the hotel because I booked the hotel for a year in advance on accident, but when I showed up, they were like, ma'am, this is for next year, but we're going to go ahead and let you keep this rate. $18 a night. I was like, dang.
That was a blessing. It was
A blessing.
That was meant for you to get that travel.
It was, girl.
And yes, that was a blessing. Stuff was working out for you. It was working out.
And we didn't even really have to leave the hotel. I did because I wanted to see Vegas, but they had the casino was in the hotel. The hotel was like, we stayed on the 20th floor.
Oh.
Girl, they had a theme park in there with a roller coaster ride in the hotel.
Wow.
Freaking movie theater, spas, restaurant, a whole bunch of restaurants, buffet, Chinese, whatever. I'm like, this is so bougie.
Did
So y'all have changed numbers and stuff too?
Yeah. We don't have to. So we need to, you know.
Then y'all just come down here.
That's what we was talking about.
And then what was it? So you been to California?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to go to California.
I love California. I love it so much. I be wanting to move there.
I want to go. Was it expensive?
To visit?
I said, but you drove. Did you drive?
I didn't drive there. I rode the train there one time, which is not expensive.
How much is the train?
It's like $300 and something.
Okay, all around trip to a whole trip.
No, that was $300 for me and Zion just to get there.
Okay, and then you had to pay. What'd you do to get back?
We drove back. That's when we drove back.
From
I went
California?
up. Yeah, we drove back. I went up there and I stayed
How
up
you
there.
drive there? But you didn't use.
I bought a car.
Rent a car.
No, I bought a car.
You bought a car.
I bought a old school, the 1999 Lexus, and drove back.
And where you get the car from? You just
Craigslist, girl. Craigslist.
Wow. You still got the car?
Mm-mm. Girl, it was a good car though. It drove me all the way back down here and I went to Texas. And I parked in somebody's parking spot, girl, and they got it towed. And I couldn't get it back because I couldn't get it back. Yeah, parked in somebody's parking spot, and they got it towed. I never got the car back. Girl lost all of our. We had a lot of clothes in there. My shoes, heels, Zion car seat. They wouldn't let us. That's what I said, girl.
Let's try it.
And I went and found that parking spot and towed that car up. But they took everything. We couldn't get in the car. They wouldn't give us access. I sure did. I did, because I was hurt. I was like, that's me and my baby stuff. And I was so hurt. And I was like, I got to do something. I had to do something. Shoot. For real.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Wow. I know. I would have been upset, too. Just bought a car.
Girl, I was crying. I was like, no, not my car. And you know what's so crazy? Somebody gave me a free car just a couple weeks later.
Wow.
Yep, a man I didn't even know. This is what I did. I needed a car so bad because I was in Texas and I went to Texas to visit. I visited my homegirl. First thing she said, Tottie, why don't you just stay? I'm like, girl, maybe I should.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so anyways, I said, I'm going to just try that. I'm going to stay here for a week. Within that week, I already found a job. I found a job and a daycare, and they got his vouchers going and everything. I was like, well, damn, I think we're going to stay.
I heard in Texas you can find jobs real quick.
I was so surprised. I mean, I had so many interviews lined up. It was crazy how quick I found a job.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I didn't like that job so much, girl. The manager was racist. So I was like, well, I'm gonna try to find something else. As soon as I put in the application, they hired me too. I'm like, this might be what I need to be. I don't know. But Texas was too racist for me.
What was Texas?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't. The first job I got, my manager kept messing with me about my hair and stuff.
She was white.
Now he was a white man and he was a proud Trump supporter. This was before Trump even won, though. I think.
What type of job did you have? Was you working?
Front desk at a hotel.
Okay.
Girl,
what was your mom? What were you talking about your hair?
You know, I'm natural, girl. I had 4C hair, so I was always wearing wigs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I was like, well, I'm just wearing my natural hair. Girl, he had a cow. When as soon as I walked through the door, he was like, I was like, what? He was like, what you do to your hair? I said, I washed it. He said, well, he followed me around. I'm like, why is it when I take a step, he take it? I was like, well, what is it? I can't remember his name. I was like, what is it? He was like, well, when are you going to change your hair? I was like,
told you that?
yeah. I was like, well, I was actually thinking about going to the wig store today. He was like, well, how about you go ahead and take the day off? It's like, what?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just because your hair was in its natural form?
Because my hair was natural. I was having a hard time processing what was happening, though. You know, I really didn't understand until maybe the next day. I was like, what just happened? I knew I felt uncomfortable the whole time, but I wasn't really sure about what I was experiencing. And then he kept, every time, like, I'll be at the front desk or whatever, he'll be walking past me, girl, he'll be this close. I'm like, it's plenty of room. Why are you scraping past me?
Mm-hmm.
That's sexual harassment, that's what it was. So I had to get away from him. Then I got my next job. My next boss was even worse. Girl snatched me in the office, tried to kiss me. He was holding the back of my neck, girl. He thought this was a fairy tale. I was like,
thought you was flirting with him or something. I don't know. He thought had some fantasies or something about you or something. You probably was too nice to him or something. He just had to say, let me just.
Of course, I'm gonna be nice to him. He my boss.
Exactly.
But I damn sure wasn't flirting.
Well,
I actually.
Pretty lady, so they'll try.
Girl,
they will try.
I was like, there's too much going on in Texas. I ain't got time. It was driving the hell out of me.
So you stayed up there for like how long?
In Texas?
Mm-hmm.
A year.
Was it hard to get a place and stuff like that?
No. What I did was I subleased an apartment. And then, I subleased it until her lease was up. Which means she had already leased the apartment, but she was ready to move. It was already paid for, though. And, no, it wasn't paid for. I moved in, and all I had to pay was $500 a month to her. And then she'll take that $500 to the office, and she paid the rest of it.
Oh.
She was a college student, and it was actually like, it wasn't a college apartment, but it was majority college students lived in those apartments because you lease the room.
Well, I heard you get on Section 8 housing or something like that. You can get that.
I ain't never applied for that, but everybody keeps saying I need to apply.
My mom told me that that helps you to save some money for. I ain't gonna stay on it.
Oh, yeah.
But it helps save for some money, and I think you can be able to, like, if you want to decide to
move
different places and stuff, you're able to just have, a place and not spend as much money on that. I know some people don't want to go on the government, be on the government, but I mean, that's something I think about until I get a husband. Like, oh, baby, you ain't got to pay.
Yeah, save some money, yeah.
Yeah.
And then my thing is, like,
well, until things work out financially for me, ain't gotta be just a husband, but
yeah,
the things, work out financially.
Yeah, because I used to be like, well, I just didn't want to be assigned to the hood. I don't want them to put me in a place so dangerous. But now rent getting so high, that's all I can afford comfortably. Is
damn near the hood. Just because you're doing that, they don't sometimes
they be
Section
nice.
8, they be getting all, they don't be it don't be bad neighborhoods.
You're right, because my friend she's on Section 8, and her apartment complex is gated. They got cameras everywhere. Washing her dryers in the apartments, hardwood floors. I was like, what is this?
That stuff be seem like just like food stamps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get the food, you get food stamp for free. Gotta work hard for money and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying, because I know my cousin, she said she they have nice apartments and gated, gated community and stuff.
See, my ex did tell me, he was like, because he lives in California, he was like, you trying to come up here and just, he was giving me, huh?
Yeah, ex in California.
Yeah, girl, you know I had the snacks.
What kind?
Girl, shut up.
Black, white,
Yeah, he is black. He is black now.
Yeah, black, okay.
Now here's the side punch. He is blind, girl. I done went up there and
Got a
dated
black blonde man.
a black blind man. He's a very good man though. That's a story for another time. That was a whole mess.
Why?
Girl, so I meet the guy. First of all, I didn't know he was blind because he pursued me at the grocery store. But come to find out, his mom told him I was attractive.
He was blind?
He was blind.
I thought you talking about blonde, like blonde.
No,
You talking about
blind. Blind.
You had a black.
I did.
Boyfriend?
I did, girl. And so I didn't even know he was blind because he walked up to me. But he pursued me outside of the grocery store. And actually, when they called out to me, I was like, no, I'm good. And I got to my car, girl. I had this, the first car I bought up there was for $700, girl. It was a Buick something, girl. Look, you had to use bungee cords to tie the door closed. Because the door wouldn't close unless you had it tied closed.
Yeah.
But when I started it up, it was so loud. He followed the sound of my car to me, girl, and asked me for my name and number. And he was like, I'm blind. I was like, no, you're not.
Wow.
Right.
It's
Isn't that what it sound like?
White tees on weeds from right there. Want to take a picture? It's black.
Riding in my tractor, lean all in my bladder, cheated on my baby. You could go and ask her. I should have put on some lashes. Girl, just take the wig off. Take it off.
Damn,
Take it off.
And they stuck to the core. So we finna roll out, me and my homies. You can't hide. Shoot. We finna roll out and head to, what's the name of this place? Some crab seafood place. I'll show you when we get there. Zion, you want your sunglasses? My shawty, buddy. She my little boo thing. Shawty got the fatty. Shawty be catching mood swings. Where's my keys? And I just found them. I searched high and low for these keys. Oh, where are my keys? Zion. Oh, they in my lap. Whew. I know you the one found them, huh?
Yeah, it's like I know you downloading again.
Show you a little body. She my little boo thing. Shorty got the fatty. Shorty be catching mood swings. All right, what kind of radio stations they got here? I need some gas. Let me get off the camera.
Too needy right now. There you go, my friend. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. No, it'll be. So I don't know why I didn't think to bring my cute masks that match. Breathe. But I didn't bring my cute mask, so here I am in my blue one. Looking crazy, girl, crazy. Why is the light beeping? I mean, this car beeping. So I'm gonna fill my tank up tomorrow. We're leaving out from Oklahoma. Me and Tippy were talking about when we were in bed. You guys saw like a little bit of that conversation. And if you guys want a story time, I got a hell of a story time. I know I couldn't get it all for y'all, but because it got real, but I got a hell of a story time. But yeah, Tippy and I were talking about going to Tulsa. Just so happens to, like, we're going to a crab boil today, us and the fam bam, the aunties and the nieces. So yeah, we're finna go to a crab boil and finally get to see what Tulsa looks like, because it looks so country here. You all right? What you doing? I want every piece of drop of gas that I paid for out of that nozzle. Shake it till it can't shake no more, y'all. Shake it till it can't shake no more. I want a truck so bad. Hello. Ooh. Honey, the tripod got a loose neck like a mug. You got your seatbelt on? I was gonna get Zion a haircut today. I found a barber who would cut his hair on a Sunday. Then it was just like, he didn't want to get his haircut, and then I'm like, oh, I look a mess. He didn't want to get his haircut, and then I'm like, since it's Sunday, and because we're on a trip, like, okay, well, we'll just wait for that. We'll just wait for it, but I wanted to make sure that we both look decent, you know, but I mean, he always looks good, so, and so do I. But since he didn't want one, I didn't apply any pressure. Normally I make him get one. He doesn't like getting haircuts ever. Normally I go ahead and make him get one because I want to make sure that that I don't look like I'm not taking care of my child, you know. But then at the same time, Beyonce's Black Parade be playing in my head, and she be like, gonna let it dread all up, get them fades and waves, brother, let it dread all up, whatever she say. And you know, I just want to let him rock it out a little bit. He wants to let his hair grow. He likes the whole kid and play thing and his ducktail, but he does want to just like let it kind of do its own natural thing, as do I tend to do with my real hair. So, but yeah, so now we gassed up and we're gonna head to the Crab Boil restaurant. They had to stop by Office Depot, so I'm gonna go ahead and reserve the table for us. It took $26.81 to fill up my tank from nothing. So we'll go to the restaurant to secure a table for all of us. It's a party of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zion, you want to say something to the camera? To the people, our friends?
No.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. All right, yeah, so we're finna head out. Oh, it's kind of hot. You hot? I was hot last night. Y'all, me and Zion slept together. We slept in the guest bedroom. And Zion said it was weird that he woke up and I had took off his clothes. It was hot, y'all. He was sweating. So I took his clothes off while he was asleep. He didn't even wake up. But I took his clothes off while he was asleep. And he woke up like, why are my clothes off? This is weird. Like, boy, guess who used to change your diapers? Me. But, all right, so we finna head out. Zion wanted to say bye. Say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Tulsa is so much better. It's so much better. Tulsa is like so much more city-like. I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. I am so elated. You see this, baby? It's a difference. Like, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma is so much like Arkansas. Tulsa, Broken Arrow is like a bigger Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Tulsa is more like Little Rock, Arkansas so far. But hopefully it's got like some dope stuff here. I mean, I hear people talking about it, so I would assume that it has like a bit of dopeness as well. So I just wanted to let y'all see a little bit. I mean, I'm not in a very special area, but already you can just see that there's such a different vibe and energy. All right, black man, get your walk in. Okay, son. All right, so Zion, you got something you want to say to the people?
Mama's right. The city looks good.
Okay, period. So Gigi just called and she said they are at Juicy's. I thought I was gonna reserve the table for everybody, but apparently I took too long. I don't understand how they went to go to Office Depot and still made it here before me. But so this is one thing I hate doing, and I always hate when people tell me they do this. When they go out of town to somewhere new and they go to the same restaurants we have back home. I hate that. And tell me why. I mean, it's not my idea, so it is what it is. But today's restaurant is a Juicy Seafood. We have a Juicy Seafood in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we've already went there a few times. Well, we've ordered from there and went there. So I've already been here before, but whatever. Different chefs, so we're gonna see what it's about. Pull your pants up. Okay, so we had Juicy. They already in there posted. Let's see. Little country Tulsa. So this Juicy looks different from ours, but the same name. It smells good out here though. Come on, baby. It smells good. There we go. Right ahead.
Show you how to eat.
This is how you apparently eat oysters.
I hope they already
Shown by Auntie Ann. So you squeeze a little lemon juice on there.
Okay. Let me see. Yep. Oh, no, they're not.
Show
I need
you
some.
how to eat
Oh, no, they already did it.
So that's not cooked at
Okay.
all.
I want y'all to take this back and practice it.
Now let us see that shell. What's in that shell? Was that steamed or raw?
Raw.
And you just swallowed it. You didn't chew it.
You just swallow it.
And what's this right here? Wasabi?
Yep. They didn't bring any silverware. And they didn't do a good shucking, you know how they have to get it out.
Yeah.
underneath. They didn't need a spoon or something.
That's interesting. Chicken strips, fries. My shrimp, my legs, my lobster tail. I am I'm so full. Crab, shrimp, corn, potatoes, no sausages.
I had fries and some chicken wing, barbecue sauce, and ketchup.
Okay.
With some lemon water. My mom had some too.
Yeah, I had lemon water too. And you want some Vaseline for your lips?
Sure.
So now we finna go-kart riding. If the place is open. We don't know if they're open or not. I'm not gonna lie, I could go to sleep.
Me too. I could go to sleep a little.
It's so rare that we're both sleepy. I really wanted to just go lay down, but I couldn't let the people down. Pray for me. I was so tired. So tired. But the skating rinks are closed. I'm tired of spending money. Okay. Damn. Okay, so we are at, what is this place called? Something Pizza. The Incredible Pizza. America's Incredible Pizza. And we were gonna turn up with the people. But one of our party ate too much at the seafood place and is not feeling good, so we are headed to the house. And honestly, they close in like an hour and a half anyways at this place. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I don't mind going in there, but we have these types of places in Arkansas, so it just don't make no sense to be running up here. We have a place just like this. So we're gonna go back to the Heezy for Sheezy. And probably just watch a scary movie or something. I don't know. Just relax. And tomorrow we hitting the road back to Arkansas. What is it talking about? Not an incredible pizza. So we were riding down the street and all of a sudden Zion started smelling something. And they say that if you smelt it, you dealt it. So Zion says it smelled like somebody farted. I told him it was not me. Then he says, well, who else was it? It was outside. That's what I said. But really, if you smelt it, you dealt it. So Zion farted.
No. First of all, you don't even know.
Yep, Zion farted because he the only one smelled something.
If I farted, I wouldn't have even said that in the first place. So you farted, Mommy.
I did not fart.
Yes, you
You smelt it, you dealt it. It was you.
You don't even know, Mommy.
It wasn't me. Didn't you say you smelled somebody farted?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it must have been you.
It's not
You
me.
smelled yourself. And then why you open the chocolate up?
What chocolate?
Why you just open that chocolate up? Huh?
I was eating it.
Zion said, I'm gonna open this chocolate because the smell of the chocolate will make it better. That's because he dealt it. He smelled
No,
it.
I didn't. Stop. You farted.
He smelt it and he dealt it.
Mommy dealt it and he did it. Farted.
Hold on.
See,
Let me
don't
get this
believe her.
together. Hold on.
Don't believe her just because he's
I'm a grown woman. Why would I fart in a car?
Well, used to be farting.
Now you just making up stuff. I ain't never been farting. You ain't never
you
never
used to
witnessed
be
me farting. You ain't
You used to be farting in your room.
Oh.
Mommy farted. we found out the air was stinking outside.
It was the all in the air. All in the air. Okay, yeah, so this is me. I made it back in Arkansas. I didn't really record my trip or anything. I was really in a bad mood because of how I was woke up. I tried to shake it, you know what I'm saying, but it really bothered me. And I probably should have handled it, you know, done something about it to keep it from being inside, you know. But anyway, so I had to, you know, wind down, get my little feet taken care of and my fingernails and all of that. Pulled all that together because I really needed to feel anyways, as you could have saw earlier in the video. And yes, so let's see, I made it back to Arkansas and, you know, got back to business. Anyway, so what I am working on now is a juicing vlog, a weight loss vlog, you know, and I'm excited to post and share with you guys. I hope it inspires some people or anyone, like there might be somebody out there who wants to partake in it with me. And as soon as I get everything taken care of on my website, I will be launching it as well. So I thank you guys so much for watching this. Anyone who stuck around, you the real one. Use the GOAT. And I'll see you next time.